out as soon as today who will be Vice President Kamala Harris's running mate on the Democratic ticket.
She met with some of the top contenders over the weekend. KTLA 5's Eric Spillman live in our newsroom with more. Eric, good morning to you.
Morning, Chris. Morning, Lauren. Call it the Veep Stakes. Who will be Harris's choice for VP? Well, we're going to get the answer to that question either sometime today or tomorrow at the very latest. Let me show you some pictures of cars going in and out of Harris's official residence in Washington, D.C. Reporters spent yesterday trying to see who was in those cars. Those were candidates to be her running mate, coming in for meetings with her. She sat down with several for face-to-face interviews. Harris has said she and whoever she picks will appear together tomorrow night at a rally in Philadelphia. She and her running mate will then travel to 7 states over 5 days, holding campaign events in each one. Who is still a contender? Well, yesterday Harris met with Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, and Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona. According to some observers, Shapiro is the front runner. His state, Pennsylvania, is crucial. He's considered to be a moderate who can appeal to swing voters. He is an observant Jew, and some left-wing Democrats oppose him over his stance on Israel. They point out that when he was in high school, he volunteered at an Israeli army base. Yet many Democratic lawmakers believe Shapiro would be a great pick.
He'd be an ideal choice. He has a love of Israel. He has a belief in a two-state solution and a desire to see that happen. So I think he'd be a terrific running mate on the issue of the Middle East and many other things.
I'm making America great again. That's our entertainment.
Former President Trump has been campaigning. He held a rally in Atlanta on Saturday. Trump continues to get pushback over his comments about Vice President Harris's racial identity. Last week at a conference of black journalists, he falsely claimed that Harris, quote, turned black, end quote. She is biracial. On ABC yesterday, a Republican congressman who supports Trump argued that the controversy really doesn't matter.
This is something that's actually a conversation throughout social media right now. There are a lot of people who are trying to figure this out. But again, that's a side issue, not the main issue. The main issue.
Sir, one second. You just did it. You just did it again.
Of the United States.
Why do you insist on questioning her racial identity?
You want me to talk?
I want you to answer my question.
George, now that you're done yelling at me, let me answer. He talked about it on the stage yesterday in Atlanta for, what, 2 minutes? He spent more than 35, 40 minutes going after her record.
All right, we still don't know if we will see a debate between Trump and Harris. Trump dropped out of a September 10th debate that was scheduled with President Biden. Trump says he wants to do a debate with Harris on Fox instead, in front of a live audience. She has not agreed to do that.